What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First back again for another video. As you guys already know, we do that My Hero Academia every Friday. That's our Friday morning routine. So if you're new to the channel, well, now you know we do that My Hero every Friday morning. Last chapter was one of my favorite chapters in a minute, and actually not probably, it was one of my favorite fights in the whole series. I love that fight. The paneling was raw. Horikoshi, he just be going off with the art, the panels, all of that shit. Man, Horikoshi be going off with that. So applaud to that, man. He be doing this thing, man. I love that. I love that fight. So yeah, they're just going back and forth. Lady Nagano was still shooting at Deku, obviously, and then he used the smoke screen Pork to kind of get out of the way. Let's see what else happened. Oh yeah, earlier in the chapter, I think, yeah, All Might, he was getting chased by the criminals, the villains, and then he got away through because he was in his car, and they kept shooting at him with them thunder spear looking things. And then he gave a little speech that put fear in them boys, even though he's not, you know, the strong All Might no more. But hey, he's still that guy. He's still All Might no matter what. And he was saying the only time I'll die is when I'm like saving Deku or whatever, or something like that. Or I ain't gonna die until, you know, I know that he's cool or something. I forget, it was something like that, you know, something very heroic like All Might would say. But yeah, and then later in the chapter we seen Deku go into second gear. Luffy, he went to the stance where basically I guess gave him like an energy boost, and he boosted upwards with it. And my theory is that I guess maybe this quirk, whenever he gets in these various stances, because they did say it was like like related to like martial arts in a way. So I'm assuming if he goes in different stances, he can probably use that energy a certain way, like maybe if he dashes forward or downwards or like side to side or something like that. So who knows? But that's the third user's quirk, and he used it to beat Lady Nagant because he grabbed her arm at the end. And yeah, that's how the chapter ended. So let's get into the next chapter, because that chapter was great. Like I said, one of my favorite fights in the series. But let's get into the next chapter. Chapter 314, The Beautiful Lady Nagant. And see where we left off at. He got her. My smoke screen doesn't spread in the rain. She was in a position that allowed her to react to a decoy from any direction without a second's delay. Luring her out and capturing her, it was success. He's a lot faster than before. This kid definitely figured something out whilst in the smoke. I couldn't have foreseen a sniper like you closing in on me. I'll make you give me information on All for One. That boy Deku said, I need that info now. Don't act as if you'd already won and that she's still trying to fight. Why would I tell you anything? Oh shit, what'd she do? She like elbowed him back. Okay, shit, damn. I was trained for almost any situation by public safety. Feel it. Ooh, look at that shot. That looked like a pool shot. Hold on. That kind of looked like a pool shot, like from the panel that's like kind of like zoomed out more. I don't know why I said pool shot. Like kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's like kind of a little pool shot, you know? I don't know what I just did. Anyway, disregard that. Why have you sided with All for One? He's planning for world domination. Were you supposed to be a hero? Some cannot see anything past the justice that Hero Society has created. People who follow it blindly could never understand. Blindly? Damn it, right as I had finally caught her, it's just as the third warned me. My parallel processes are messed up. Behind. I'm tired. Look, panels once again, Horikoshi going off. I think it's because it's in a nighttime setting, all these buildings and stuff, and you know, yeah. Because even Deku in the fight against Stain, you know, like in the nighttime and all that, and in the buildings, he's zigzagging across. That's so dope. I've killed enough to help preserve this fake society of ours. A certain group plotting a terrorist attack on heroes, the people capable of shaking the very foundation of our society. A hero team associated with a villain organization, which has slowly gained fame and money, had disappeared without ever being found guilty in a court of law. They were all taken care of under the secret orders of public safety. There was a period when y'all know what I'm looking at. No, there was a period when vigilantes were trusted and heralded as heroes. The country even approved of their actions. In the end, the superpower society was founded on the trust we had in those heroes. It was a cog in the machine designed to preserve that trust. Those who work in shadows and those in light, wait, we haven't even done anything yet. We were only planning to. Both were, oh shit, were required to keep our society functioning, so I obeyed. Wow, so I obeyed. Damn, through his headshot. Jesus. Damn. And obeyed. Lady, we're your biggest fans. Please shake my hand. Sure, one special handshake just for you. Yeah, she about to shake their hands and she's looking at her own hand like all the blood of the people she had to kill. Damn, cause so they viewed like vigilantes as heroes at once upon a time, but then all of a sudden they just like things changed, and then I guess the Hero Commission just said, yeah, fuck them, and then just kill them all. Yeah, I don't like that. I will agree that like having to kill people is not like I understand like if people has done wrong or killed other people's massacred people in a sense, but like for a lot of crimes, I feel like people, like humans, shouldn't be the ones to judge whether or not somebody should be killed unless they're trying to, obviously defend people in a certain predicament. But so I could I could definitely see where she's coming from in that regard. Plus she had to kill people. She had to keep on following these orders to kill these people, even though she knew that not a lot of them were necessarily bad or has done anything that was like fucking forbidden, within society or anything like that. We're your biggest fans. Please shake my hand. How fragile. It made me sick. I'm tired. It's all fake. Yeah, and now she just kind of changed. These two are provoking civilians, making them out to be criminals, then capturing them and claiming their rewards. Make sure these heroes disappear. If I kill these two, am I genuinely making society any better? If all we show the public is what's clean and pure, how is it any different to brainwashing? God, what you do is necessary. Somebody needs to maintain the hope that the heroes who take the center stage has instilled in the public. Maintaining what's beyond that. I'm sure you're well aware, but you know what a resignation will mean, right? Chairman, I respect you. Oh shit, she is not playing. She pulled that thing out on him. Said, Chairman, I respect you. You murdered the public safety chairman at that time? That's not how it was reported, so he was killed in an argument with a hero? That's right, even then, public safety insisted on protecting their false image. They would never tell you about any internal disputes or rebellions that occurred, so she never knew, right? So you never knew, right? The superpower of society that everybody envisions and admires is really weak and fragile. What do you think will happen if we regain it? History will simply repeat itself. They will only show you the bright side, and that's when they first got her. And once again, someone will need to shoulder the burden of truth. Why is that lady, do we have a name for her? I'm pretty sure we probably do, but she's one of the heads in the Hero City, in the Hero Society, the Hero Commission. But right here, she looks sad and shit. And then as we've seen her like now, towards the present day, she's the chairman now, obviously. Since he died, so she's the chairman now, and now she's kind of like with everything. I never seen her look like this, like sad or and distraught. Interesting. Even a future where All For One has complete control. And look at her. Wow, I like that parallel, or that contrast rather. It's showing her when she first joined the Hero Commission, and she's getting taught all this shit, and she's young, she's a kid, she's all happy and all that. You can see her blushing and all that. And then now on the left side, you see her now as an adult, more mature, understanding of everything that's going on, knows all the truths, knows that everything was false, that they tried to, portray to her when she was younger. Even the future where All For One has complete control would be far clearer than what we have now. Damn, she really believes in All For One, so it's going to take Deku something. It's going to take him, he got to say some big shit for her to, like, switch sides, because I think she will. But he's gonna have to say some big shit. But I love this, that like Deku, it's like I love that Deku is not only just because he's the main character and he just here fighting everybody, that's whatever. That's how a lot of people are looking at it, very surface level. Like, oh, Deku's just fighting everybody. Let's see some other characters. I get that, and I can agree with that. But something that I really appreciate with Deku is not on the terms of fighting, physically fighting, but on the terms of him fighting other people with ideals, with different ideals, and with himself, just thinking about what's the best case, what's the best solution to like stopping Shigaraki or All For One and whatnot. Like he wants to save Shigaraki, but at the same time he knows that that might just not be a thing, you know. So it's like I love that he's brought these, you know, basically it's like you choose this, the red pill, or you choose this, the blue pill. Red pill, kill Shigaraki, blue pill, save him. And then you never know what, or you know, or there might be an in between, like there's something else that he has to do that would, you know, be more just in the situation or whatever. But it's kind of like, it just shows that just because you have a certain opinion about something doesn't mean that, in a strong opinion, that doesn't mean that that's going to be the answer at all, you know. Objectively speaking, you can't let somebody like Shigaraki live, in a sense, unless he does actually want to be saved, and that's different. But if he doesn't, which is not looking like it, then, you know, you're gonna have to take him out. Right there. 1 point strike. 5th. Oh, shit. This kid, he's analyzed the pattern of my trajectory. Oh, he uses Black Whip. I didn't know, but bit by bit, I'm starting to understand. He's fast. It isn't just black and white. The world is awash with shades of gray. And that's actually something I was, when I said the blue pill, red pill, that's what at first that's what I was originally thinking, about black or white. And then in the middle is the gray. I don't know why I said red pill. I mean, it still applies, red pill, blue pill. But yeah, that's what I really was trying to say. Not everything is black and white. You know, it's gray areas. And this exactly is a gray area. Because it's like, it ain't, look, he's showing all the people. And that's exactly, what was I just talking about? Shigaraki, you see Shigaraki right there, when he was telling them, he was like, you guys just don't understand. I'm a villain, yada, 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 society, blah, blah, blah. I forgot the direct quote, but I remember it to a certain degree, obviously. And you see civilians, and then you see, who was that? Is that Endeavor? Hold on, I see. Yeah, I think that's Endeavor. I don't know why I was looking at it kind of weird. But yeah, Endeavor, and the Malice Lady, another civilian that was being attacked by other civilians. And then, like I said, not all my, Endeavor being the top hero. And then you got Dabi. So it's all these situations, all these ideals, everybody's like point of view, everybody's perspectives, all like being kind of pushed towards Deku in this situation, which I love a lot. I love a lot. He's really defining what it means to be a true hero, and that's something that, like, you know, like, I don't know. Deku's really growing on me a lot right now. Like, a lot. Not just right now, but he's been growing a lot. And I'll talk about it a little bit towards the end too. Anxiety and anger all jumbled together. They swept their pain under the rug with maggots crawling out. This is exactly why we have to extend a helping hand. I like that. A mindset born from being raised in falsity. Even in air, he's doing well to avoid any damages to his joints. He's completely concentrated on trying to predict and avoid my projectiles. If that's how it is, I will increase his mental burden. Still not done? Hurry up, I want to go back to the boss. So she aimed a gun at Overall. In that boy Deku like, Chisaki? An old rival appears. Overall, the battle is heating up. Okay. Damn. She using that boy overall. That boy, I don't know, he going through it. He just want to go back to Pops. He just want to go back to Pops. But yeah, like I was saying, Deku, like, man, he is growing on me as a character, because it's like, it's not like some corny or cliche or anything that's so standard, like the standard trope. Yes, his opinion, I guess, kind of relies or like aligns within that kind of trope of somebody wanting to be a hero or being heroic. But like I said, in an objective standpoint, he knows that he might not be able to do this. When you look at other characters, or to save people, but when you look at other, especially like Shonen Jump, when you look at other main characters, right? You got people like Naruto, you got your Ichigos, you got your, I'll just leave it at those two, you know. I mean, of course, there's more, you know. You got Yusuke, and not just Shonen Jump, but you got Shinra from Fire Force. You know, you got all these people that want to be like heroes or want to save and protect their people. But a lot of times, I mean, all of them do have their moments where they feel powerless, or they feel like they just can't continue on what they're doing. But something I noticed that Deku has that a lot of those people didn't necessarily have often was well, I know Naruto did, you know, obviously against Pain, the whole, you know, clashing of ideals. But I feel like Deku, he has the clashing of ideals a lot more. Like his whole, like since we've seen him, even before he even got the power from All Might, like he's been going through situations where like he wants to be a hero, and you know he's studying and doing all this stuff, admiring all these heroes and all that, and then it's like, so he's growing up within that kind of field, and then once he gets the power, boom, obviously here we are. And it's like Deku, it's like you would think on surface level that he's just a very cliche type of character, or you know, a tropey kind of character that just want to be heroic, but he's not like, it's not like that. He realizes that it's not just gonna be that easy to do something like that. And that's what I like, because he's actually questioning himself. A lot of these other characters that we see in these shows, they don't really they don't question themselves. Usually it's somebody else that questions it, like them, you know? Kind of like, you know, like with Pain and Naruto, for example. Pain, he questioned Naruto more so than Naruto really questioned himself. Of course, we see Naruto just think about it, and he couldn't find an answer or you know, a response to how to, you know, stop the cycle of hate and, you know, create peace. But like, you know, it's mostly like the outside, a villain or a friend or somebody that has to tell him these kind of things, you know, and then they think about it. Deku is like, yes, there's other people that's telling these things, and not even necessarily towards him. It's more so everybody that he's seen. Like we seen in that panel, it showed Endeavor, the civilians, the Mouse Girl civilian, Dabi, Shigaraki. A lot of these people have nothing to do with Deku, but he's seeing it, you know, in the full scope of everything, and he's taking into consideration of like everybody's perspectives and what are things that, you know, make some of these people turn to villains, or make people even turn to heroes, and just all that. And then right now, Lady Nagant, like he sees that she used to be a part of the Hero Commission, you know, and a top dog in that, at that. So he's trying to get an understanding of everything. And I like that we see it through Deku's eyes, and we're getting more of Deku's own like internal conflict, or his own just thoughts on everything, rather than other people having to get that out of him. He's doing it himself, even though he's already kind of fixated on what he wants to do. And I think that's pretty impressive, because usually when we see a character want to do something, that's all we think about. We're like, okay, well, yeah, they just want to be the Hokage, they just want to be the Pirate King, they just want to be, you know, the Wizard King, they just want to be this, they just want to be that. And we already know that's how the plot goes. It's going to be pretty linear. Of course, there's going to be roadblocks, but it's pretty linear. We know that. But with Deku, like, with him, it's kind of like, it could be anything. Like, his full scope can be anything. Like, in terms of, he wants to save Shigaraki, or anybody at that that's, you know, has been wronged by society. But he knows that he can't just, that's just something that he can't just do, you know? Like, a lot of other characters, like Naruto, feels like he could just do this kind of shit. Of course, he has his moments where he, you know, feels kind of powerless. But for the most part, he just knows he can do this. But Deku, it's not even like he's discouraged or anything. It's just that he's being realistic and knows that there's a possibility that whatever I'm doing could be fucked up. But I'm still going to do it anyway. It's not like he's trying to disregard what other people are saying. So that's why I feel like Deku's, he's growing on me. And I think he's just a very impressive character at this point. He's growing on me a lot. Like, for sure. That's why I'm not even tripping about not seeing the other characters and stuff right now, because this stuff is very interesting. For him to be like, you know, known to be one of the greatest heroes, and, you know, he has one for all and all that, we need this kind of shit from him. Because if we didn't get this kind of shit from him, or we got it later, it would kind of, it just wouldn't be placed right, you know? I think at this point in time, it's actually the right time for him to, like, to see him progress a lot more and a lot quicker, because he needs to, you know? But yeah, so this chapter was cool. And I kind of didn't talk too much about Lady Nagant. But yeah, her backstory, I can say that she definitely has a reasoning for why she's like that, for sure. Because the Hero Commission, they just choose to do certain shit to kill people, and, you know, just trying to hide their disputes and all this other kind of shit from society. And that's kind of like what we're doing right now. You know, with Endeavor in the press conference, he was kind of just hiding stuff from people. But yeah, so yeah, this chapter was cool. This is another dope chapter. I can't wait for the next chapter, because we got Sasaki at the end and all that. And I want to see if we can, you know, even though I just said that I do like that we're focusing on Deku right now, I do want to see some other people, seeing just what other people are doing at this time. Even the villains, or I know that they're kind of saving the villains for the, you know, a little later, but still, I just want to see some other, you know, what's going on everywhere else, so I can see like where the time frame is and all that. But yeah, this chapter was dope. Can't wait for the next chapter. And like I tell you guys every video, please like, comment, subscribe, share, or dislike if you fuck with your boy or don't fuck with your boy. And stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. I'll see you guys in the next video on Sunday for that Jujutsu Kaisen. Can't wait for that. JJK been on fire. It's been on fire for a long time. But yeah, stay tuned for that if you guys want to check that out too. But yeah, just let you guys have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. So peace.